Hey, how you doing today? Hope you're doing great. This is Steve Bedell. I'm your eXp Realtor in the Villages, Florida, coming to you today with another, I hope, is very informative issue for you. And I hope you like the format that I use. I try to do things explained pretty clearly and simply and pretty quickly. If I look at a video and I see it's 45 minutes, I'm not going to watch it. I have the patience of a gnat. So anyway, that's how I present mine too. Pretty quickly, pretty simply, and just using basic stuff. But it gets the point across. At least I hope it does to you. So if you like that, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And today we got another issue for you about things that are important to you if you're considering a move to Florida. So let's get right on that. We're going to talk today about home insurance because a lot of prognosticators and people are saying that insurance prices will kill this big migration that's coming into Florida. Are they expensive? Yeah, they are. Now, in my research, I did a little hunting around, and I said, well, how much is it going to cost to insure a $500,000 house in Florida? And I came up with an answer of, there you go, $6,000. $6,000 is a lot of money to pay on house insurance. And from what I read, Florida has the highest home insurance rates in the country. Now, that's what I read, and you got to remember, that's Florida. That's a lot of homes in a lot of different places. So when I narrowed it down to the Villages, and I took my own example, my house is about $375K or so, and I pay about that for a year, $2,000 for insurance, home insurance. Okay, so that'll give you at least some idea what it costs across the state. Now, of course, they got $6,000 in there because you got some people who live on the coast. Coast is going to be a lot more expensive. Why? Because you got a lot more danger of damage and extensive damage if you're on the coast. The Villages, I got to tell you, is prime location if you want to be safe. We get hurricane damage up in the Panhandle, up on the coast up there. That was really severe last year. We had down in the Naples area this past year too some very severe damage, but we are inland and we seem to be right in the magic spot where we don't get a lot of bad weather. So that's a good thing. If you want to come with me, you don't like hurricanes, great place to be. And in the Villages, there is no such thing as a telephone pole in the Villages. Everything is underground. Everything. All the wires, all the irrigation, everything under the ground. Never have any issues. Now, why is this so expensive? Well, I kind of just alluded to it. Hurricanes. So we had a lot of really bad hurricanes in the last 12, 18 months. And they really put the hurt on a lot of the bigger insurance companies. So much so that many insurance companies have left the state. Why? Well, because if you pay out more money than you take in, as a businessman, I know the answer to this. You lose money. It's not smart to keep doing that. Anyway, so that is a very big reason. That's the major reason. But there's another really big reason that is kind of I never heard too much about it before, but in Florida you do all the time. I'm even going to do a whole separate thing on roofs in here in one of my episodes. But roofing and the roofing scams in Florida have been going on for years. They've got a better handle on it now. But here's what happens. Okay, costs have gone way up for insurance companies. Those hurricanes, they hurt them bad. Currently, I checked this afternoon, about 20 companies that write insurance, homeowners insurance in the state of Florida. Only 5 major ones, I think. But anyway, a lot of companies have left. They got out of here. Why? Because of the cost. Now let me tell you about the roofs. So the why is the weather, specifically hurricanes, and the roofs. And the roofs. Weather and roofs, they always are the big reasons why it's so expensive for insurance here. The weather we already talked about. We know a hurricane can cause a lot of damage, and if it's on the coast, it can cause a lot more water damage, things like that we don't have in the middle, even if we got a hurricane. Roofs. Let me tell you what happens here in Florida. I needed a roof. I needed to put a roof on my house last year. Well, what it cost me, I have about a 1,600 square foot home, and it cost $12,000. So, $12,000, that's great. But here's what happens. People come, and they're door-to-door solicitors. We're told to kick them out. Most everybody does. And if you've been here a while, you even know the names of the companies that do this. But they'll come knocking on your door and say, look, we're doing a roof down the street from you here. How'd you like a free roof inspection? We'll check out your roof, see if it's okay. No cost. I go, oh, great. That sounds good. No cost to me. Go up there and tell me. Well, guess what? 99% of the time, they're going to say, you need a new roof. We've even heard stories, haven't seen it myself, of people that go up there, yeah, we're going to do a full roof inspection, and when they go up there, they got a ball-peen hammer with them, and they're even causing damage when they go up to. Now, why do they do this? Because naturally, they want to get the job. But guess what else they do? Instead of just getting the job, instead of replacing this roof for $12,000, they say, don't worry about it. You've got a claim here, and we'll handle everything for you. We're going to talk to your insurance company. We'll take care of all the paperwork, tell you what to do, and we'll handle it. So it's an assignment of this whole contract. And here's what happens. That $12,000 roof that I told you about, all of a sudden, with these roofing guys, instead of being at $12,000, because I interviewed 3 companies and got the best price and knew how much it should cost, they're going to go in there, and that same roof that's going to cost $12,000 if you paid for it, they're going to bill the insurance companies, they're going to hit them up for all these extras. That roof is going to cost $25,000, almost double. You can see why the insurance companies might not be so hot on that. And if you say, well, how come their adjusters are approving it? Because a lot of reasons, but sometimes, like I told you, sometimes damage is already caused, or sometimes they'll make it a little more, I don't know all the details, but it's a huge issue for the insurance company. When they got to pay $20,000 to $25,000 for a roof that should only cost $12,000. And it's not just a minor incident here and there. It happens all the time. Like I say, it's better now, but a very big factor. All right? So, there you go. Any questions on this? Anything else? Don't be afraid to get in touch with me. Please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope this has been helpful. Maybe next week we'll talk about the roofs, because there's a lot to talk about on roofs that you should know about if you move into Florida. Okay. So, until next time, see you next week with another edition, and like and subscribe. Bye now.